here and to talk to you guys. As you can see by my title, I'm pregnant, you guys. My husband and I, we are expecting our very first baby. So I'm very excited to share my story, my testimony, and the gender reveal with you guys. So yeah, so I had three things to tell you guys. It was my pregnancy announcement, so it's done. So we are down to two. So it's about my testimony and about how I got pregnant, and also the gender reveal. So yeah, I'm super excited. I'm currently 6 months pregnant and I know the gender. Okay, so the video gonna be kind of long because I want to talk to you guys, and it's gonna be kind of serious because I just wanna be serious and talk to you guys about some stuff. But of course, you guys should laugh always and stay positive and and smile, you know. So I just wanna tell you that God is in control always, because for me to get pregnant, it wasn't easy, because some people, as soon as they try, boom, they get pregnant. But for me, it wasn't the case. So I want to share with you what I've been through and how God came in my life and changed me. So if you are going through that situation right now, please stay all the way through the video so I can talk to you. And yeah, and if you guys are going through that, leave a comment below and tell me how your journey is going and stuff. So if you're new to my channel, hi, my name is Maria Elizabeth. I'm 22 years old and I do YouTube videos, and I'm crazy for pink, as you can see. So if you are still new, you didn't subscribe to my YouTube channel, please go ahead and subscribe, like, share and comment, you guys. So yeah, so let's get started, you guys. First of all, I want to read you something. It's a Bible verse. So it's Jeremiah 29:11. It says, "For I know the plans I have for you, declares the Lord, plans to prosper you and not to harm you, plans to give you hope and a future." Okay, so one day, okay, so if you guys didn't know something about me, is that when I just moved to Denver, well, I got married 1 year ago. Okay, it was like last July 2016. I got married and then I moved to Denver. I'm originally from Montreal, Canada. So I moved here in Colorado. So as you know, all my family, they're in Montreal. I'm the only one here in Denver because my husband lives here in Colorado. So I'm all by myself, therefore. So you know, when you get married, everything is expecting you to have a baby so soon, so quick, and blah 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 blah. So as for me, I thought like as soon as you do it, you're gonna get pregnant easy. So every time I will hear people tell me, "Oh, it's so hard to get pregnant," I would be like, "Ugh, you guys are not even trying. You just have to do it and get pregnant." But I was always ignorant and I never understand other women. I just was like, ugh, whatever. I was judgmental toward them and I wasn't very nice. But God put me to a point where He humbled myself. He helped me to humble myself, and He put me to that situation so I can understand other women out there, because so many women out there are suffering and it's not easy. Seriously, it is the hardest thing ever. You know, like, I felt like a failure because I wasn't able to bring a child into this world. I felt like, as a woman, we are born to make babies. That's how I felt like. I'm like, I create a baby, I can't. I'm like, I'm such a failure. Everybody's getting pregnant and I'm here, I can't. So I was like devastated. I was just like, God, what is this? And I was just, it was so hard. I was depressed. It was very tough. And I would go on Instagram, oop, that person that I know is pregnant, oop, that one is pregnant, that one, everybody was pregnant, and I was just like, oh my God, what am I gonna do? Am I just a loser? What is this? I felt really horrible. I felt so the worst. and I felt like I couldn't do anything, because to me, after you get married, you have a baby, because that's what everybody's expecting you to do, you know. So I had a lot of pressure here and there. My friends will text me, so are you pregnant yet? Are you pregnant? So it's like, is it the only thing can you ask me, how are you? How's everything? But all they will ask me is, are you pregnant? I'll gain a little weight, they'll be like, oh my god, you're so big. Are you pregnant? It was so tough. And I will even go out with some girls here in Denver, and they'll be like, oh, you're pregnant. And I just felt like, seriously, is it the only thing you can tell me? I feel already like a loser, and you're telling me all the time, are you pregnant? I will definitely tell you I'm pregnant if I'm pregnant. But it felt so like heavy, like a burden, like to ask me all the time if you're pregnant. It's just like, I felt like pressured, like, oh my god, if everybody's asking me, that means something is really wrong with me. I cannot get pregnant, and no one will understand. And I had nobody to tell that to. You know, I had actually nobody. I didn't want to even open my mouth and say that. So one day, but my husband and I, we tried for like 10 months. We tried, and one day I was like, you know what, Lord, I don't care anymore. I'm just gonna give up. And I found a quote. I just want to read it to you guys online, and it spoke to my soul. So it says, sometimes God let you hit rock bottom, so you will discover He is the rock at the bottom. With my accent, obviously you guys didn't understand, but I'm definitely gonna put the quote for you guys here to read it. Okay, so I have something else I want to tell you guys. It's, don't let anything separate you from what God has for you. So if you want a baby so bad, don't put the baby in your mind and forget about God, because God is the center. He is everything we need. He is our father when we don't have a father. He is our mother, our friend. God is my best friend. Truthfully, I have no other best friend than God. He is my everything. Anytime, everywhere. He is always with me. And I've grown so much, like spiritually. I've grown so much, and I've learned that I'm not by myself. And even if I cannot have a baby, even if I'm, you know, I know always I have God, and He created me to serve Him always. So all this situation really showed me that it's not only about having this and that. It's about having God like your center, your everything. He is your everything, everywhere, anywhere, at any time. When your friends, they give up on you, He is Jehovah Jireh. He is always there. He will always provide for you. And if God didn't call you to be a mother, just say, Lord, I accept it. What do you want me to do? I was at a point in my life, I was like, you know what, I'll probably never be a mother. But what do you want me to do, Lord? I accept it if that's what you want in my life. If that's what you really want me to do. But I'm still gonna ask you. But if you say it's not for me, but I'm pretty sure you have something else for me, God. So I was at a point that God, it was my everything, like is my everything still. And I've grown so much with Him. And I'm so thankful. I'm grateful for this opportunity that God shown me to be a better self. That, because the best thing I can offer to anyone is myself, first of all. So I'm so grateful that God, He changed me into a better person. So if you or a woman, you're trying to have a baby, you're trying to have a promotion, whatever, just remember that He will always provide for you, because He's Jehovah Jireh. He's your provider. You just have to ask, you know. So one day I was washing the dishes, and I was like, no, Lord, it cannot be true. I love kids so much. How can I just cannot have a baby? How can I just not have a baby? I was just talking to God, and I found myself, I was crying. I was on the ground. I was like, Lord, please. Oh my God, I was so sad and broken. I was at my lowest. I hit rock bottom. I was like, Lord, you have to be the rock at the bottom. You have to hold my hand, because I'm giving up. I cannot take it anymore. It was so hard for me. So I remember a Bible verse says like, if the word of God abides in you, ask anything you want and he shall give it to you, something like that. I can't remember properly. I know it better in French. So so I told God, I said, Lord, you know what? I know that I am always in your word. I know that I abide in you. I know that I'm always in your will, Lord. So today, I'm gonna ask you, by the time we go to our honeymoon, I should be 3 months pregnant. I told God, I say, I'm asking, Lord. I'm not begging anymore. I am asking you, I'm telling you, and I believe it's gonna happen. So that Sunday I went to church. It was Mother's Day, and they were calling all the mothers and stuff. It was like, my heart was just smashed. I was just like, but I remembered like, he is the rock at the bottom. He is the rock at the bottom. No matter what happening, I felt like, man, he is my God. Like, even if I cannot have a baby, I don't care. He's my rock. He's gonna do it. So I just trust in God. And that little girl, she came to me at church. After church, she gave me that little card, and she says, you're to a special, to a soon-to-be mother, or very special soon-to-be mother, and you are having a girl. She drew on the paper, on the little piece of paper, me pregnant, and she put a little thing saying like, I'm having a girl. I still have the paper, guys, and I was like, oh, thank you so much. And Mother's Day is in May, you guys, and I cried. That little girl gave me that card telling me I'm pregnant with a little girl. I was on my period that day, okay? I was bleeding like crazy. I cried because I was like, wow. I know that I wasn't pregnant because I was in my period, and I was like, thank you. And I took that little card and I said, Lord, this is a prophecy in my life, because last night I was praying before I get to church, and today this little girl, she's giving me the card telling me I'm pregnant with a little girl. Lord, it has to be true. Like, it definitely has to be true. And I believe it, and I take it, and I showed my sister-in-laws, and they were like, yes, my sister-in-law told me like, look, God talks to little kids, just take it. And I was just crying. I was crying. It was so strong, and I say like, I was crying in my bedroom. No one knew, and this little girl just gave me that. It felt like a sign from God. So I showed my husband when I got home, and he's like, wow, that's a prophecy. And I was like, amen, amen. So I took it, and guess what, you guys? 1 week later, I got pregnant. It is so amazing. God works He is a miracle God. We are every day a miracle. I'm having a miracle baby. He is a miracle. He is miraculous. He's gonna do the same thing He did for me, for you. God is so strong. He's so great. He's so mighty. He's so powerful. And He's always on time. His timing is always the best. I'm just so grateful. I have no words to tell you guys how much okay. Okay, so I'm sorry guys, anyways, I just want to tell you guys that God is in control always, and He will always take care of your needs, and He will always teach you to believe in Him, and He will always do it in His perfect timing. God's timing is the best. When we rush into things that we can't afford, God is not there. But when He let us wait and learn that He is good and merciful, He is good and merciful. I'm all over the place, you guys. I'm like all over the place, you guys. So how I knew I was pregnant, first of all, I didn't know because I'm anemic, so I have anemia. So so sometimes I would spend like 2 days without my period, like 3 4 days, like I mean like sometimes months without my period. Yeah, so I have anemia, so I was like, oh, you know. So when I see my period didn't come, I didn't even realize that my period didn't come because I wasn't really into it because I completely forgot about being pregnant and stuff. So that one Sunday, I woke up and I opened my Bible because I like to pray before I go shower. So I opened my Bible and I read Psalm 113 verse 9. I read it like, and then it says, He gives the barren woman a home, making her the joyous mother of her children. So I was like, why am I seeing this Bible verse? I said, you know what, Lord, are you tricking me? Like, I'm not for that, you know, like, I didn't know I was pregnant at the time. I was just like, you know what, this is like, whatever. I closed the Bible, I didn't even finish to pray. I was just like, upset. I closed the Bible, and I was just like, whatever. And something told me, just go take a pregnancy test. I was like, I know I'm not pregnant. I'm pretty sure like my period gonna come soon because I have anemia, and I'm never like, oh, on Wednesday I'm gonna have, I've never had a date, so like I'm like, whatever, it's anemia again. So so that Monday my husband was sleeping and I was like, oh, you know what, let me see, should I go get some beets to eat to help me with my anemia, or I'm pregnant? So I was like, there is no way I can be pregnant so soon because I just gave up. I was like, it's May, I just gave up trying, I just gave up, I just let everything take control. There is no way God can answer me so fast. So I was like, you know what, just to be certain, let me just go to Family Dollar and get pregnancy test and just whatever, you know. So I went to Family Dollar, I took a pregnancy test. It's this little one, it was like $3, and so I peed on it and I put it in the bathtub. I was like, okay, I don't want to see because I'm pretty sure it's gonna say not pregnant and I'm again gonna cry. So I was like, and then I was like, no, I don't want to think like that. I'm pregnant and I cannot take no for an answer. I said, Lord, this pregnancy test gonna turn out to be yes, you're pregnant, because I'm not taking no for an answer. This is my last thing I have to say. I'm not taking no for an answer. So I took it. I saw these 2 lines. So when I took it, I was like, I'm pregnant. I fell on my knees. I was crying in the bathroom. I was like, oh my God, I'm pregnant. I went to wake up my husband. I was like, I'm pregnant, babe. He's like, no. He's like, no, I cannot see. It's only 1 line. I'm like, no, I am pregnant. This is 2 lines. I just knew it and I was crying. And then I was like, you know what? I'm not gonna let the devil make me sad and tell me like I'm not pregnant. I'm gonna go get another test, a digital test, to prove my husband I'm pregnant, because I know that I'm pregnant. It happened. The Lord did it for me. So I was on my way to Family Dollar. I was like, yes, Lord, I know I'm pregnant. I'm not taking no for an answer. I just know that I am. Nothing will change my mind. I just know, but I'm just gonna take another pregnancy test just to show my husband, yes, I'm really pregnant. But I knew I was. Okay, so I went and I took that other pregnancy test, and when I peed, it says pregnant. I was like, I was about to die. I was sweating. I was like, I was crying. I had like a service in the bathroom. I was just like, thank you, Lord. I was on my knees. I was like thanking God. I was crying and like I didn't even know what to do. And then I took the pregnancy test to show my husband. He saw that it says pregnant. It was on a Monday in May. Well, actually, I found out in June I was pregnant. I was actually 2 months pregnant already when I found out. So I didn't know for the first 2 months that I was pregnant. So I was like, oh. So when I check out, I didn't even know what I had my last period. So I did some research and stuff, and I realized like, oh yeah, my last period was in May, so we were already in June. I was already 2 months pregnant, and I downloaded the app Baby Center, and they told me I'm due for February 14 on Valentine's Day. So as you guys remember, the little girl, she gave me that card. She told me I was gonna have a girl, and I'm having a girl, guys. I'm truly having a girl, and this little girl, she really prophesied in my life. I know the video is really long. I'm so sorry, but I had to tell you guys my testimony and the baby gender reveal, and yeah. So guys, remember, if you're going through these things, God is with you always. He is the rock at the bottom. If you don't remember anything I said, just remember that He is the rock at the bottom. He is your best friend. You will never ever meet a friend on earth like Him. Yeah, but it was very simple, very simple. And yes, I'm having a baby girl. You guys know I'm gonna dress her all pink every day. So anyways guys, I just wanna talk to you guys, but I'm so sorry. I have to let you guys go, and I know that you guys don't like too long videos. I'm sorry, and I love you guys so much. Don't forget to subscribe, like, share the video, and you know, maybe someone is going through that. You never know, you know. So I love you guys so much. Big hug. I love you so much, and please leave a comment below and tell me what you guys want to see next, okay? So bye guys. Mwah.